welcome back to Learn to Play. My name is Julie, and for those of you that are new here, welcome. Today, as you can see, I am at the center. I have some changes that I'm thinking I want to make before we reopen in May, and so I came here today to straighten up a little bit because I do have one final birthday party this coming up Saturday, and so I needed to move some stuff around because yesterday I went to the storage unit, grabbed all the cribs and cots and stuff, brought them back here to the center. I did have them stored over the past couple of months while I was doing like birthday parties and events and stuff like that. So I brought all of those back, and yeah, I have some like ideas, you guys, that I think may actually work for the space given here. So let's turn the camera around, and I'm gonna start by showing you what I want to do with the previous infant room. Okay, so let's start off here in what was previously the infant room. So right now I've been using this as the party room. Those two tables that I have in the preschool room, I have been setting up right here for food and stuff. I'll probably bring those back again, like I said, for this Saturday. Otherwise, you guys, look at how big this room looks without those cribs. And then that will go back in the preschool room as well. So let's walk through what I'm thinking. Okay, first thought, I don't want to have to repaint these walls. This is going to be toddler one room for a couple of reasons. A, when I take out when I took out all the cribs, you can see there is so much more space in here. So I definitely think that this room should be the toddler one room, because what I'm going to do with the cots is I was going to originally put a washer and dryer in here, as you know. I think I'm going to scratch that idea, because if anything I have to wash, I can take home, especially since I'm going to be here full time, any kind of crib sheets or whatever, I can take that stuff home and wash it. So I think I'm going to house the cots for both toddler rooms inside this closet so that they're out of the way. So without having to worry about bedding in here, there's actually a lot of room. That couch and the chairs and stuff will obviously go into the infant room, as well as that height chair. This station right here still works perfect because I can put back in the diaper changing pad. This will be an 18-month to like 2.5-year-old room. As you know, many kids are still in diapers at that age. So I'll probably still keep these bins down here. I'll just switch out the elephant rings and stuff like that. So there's this area, then there's the sink area. I think I'll put all of the snacks for the two toddler rooms in there as well. And then all the craft supplies for this room could go in that closet. Now, I don't know if I'll keep like that LTP up there or these bulletin boards, because I'll have to move everything over from the next room. My dilemma is this back area. So this wallpaper, which was very expensive, makes sense for the infant room. I don't really think it makes sense for the toddler one room, because this room was supposed to be like a calming room, just very neutral, grays, whites, blacks. So I have that big bulletin board I want to put in this room to display the kids' artwork. So I'm thinking I may take down this wallpaper, again, for a couple of reasons. A, the look of it, and B, you guys, it's already like peeling up. So I don't know. I got to figure that out. This wallpaper, when I originally purchased it off of Amazon, it was like $27 a roll. Right now it's on Amazon for $11 a roll. So I was thinking that if I do end up putting it in the other infant room, at least it's not as expensive. And then I'll take down like these decals, and then I need to figure out what I'm going to do with those picture frames. But like I said, I think this room will work out really well. And then, I don't want to go too fast here. The best part of this room is that there's the door to the outdoor space. Let me pull this up here. As you can see, then the kids will have access to the playground. So both toddler rooms will have access to the playground, which makes more sense than having infants in here because they're not going to be outside as much. Okay. So moving on to the next room, which is right now currently the toddler one room. I did bring in some outdoor toys that'll go back outside after the party on Saturday. But this furniture right here, I will move into the other room then. I'll move next door. I think I'm going to leave this alligator thing on the wall. I don't really want to take that off. This obviously will stay on the wall. All of the decor. I'm going to leave this room. It's just going to be a jungle theme room. And this will be the 2 to 3 year old room. Or like 2.5 to 3.5 year old room. I will move all of the furniture out. I think these 2 little cars I'm going to put in the infant room. I'll leave the rugs in here. So I'm going to have to get different rugs then for the room next door. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this covered up on the bottom with that fringe. But what I want to talk about is the top area. So my husband is going to remove this sink, cap it off, because there is the other sink right here for the bathroom. So the teacher is kind of limited in this room with space to like have a desk or anything. So what we're thinking is that we'll remove this sink, which we put that one in new, so that's kind of a bummer. And then my husband's going to build like a flat overlay, like wood overlay to go over this, and it'll be a flat surface then. Because this room, they should already be potty trained by the time they come in here, so I don't need to have the changing mat and stuff like that in here. So I think that will look good. Like we'll do the same stain as we did right there. And then for the coat hooks in this room, I'm probably going to bring in the one cubby back in here and put it alongside there. And I'm going to buy another cubby, I believe. And then in here, I'm going to move these over. And then in that art nook in the other room, that I have those like shelves from IKEA that has all of the art supplies. I think I'm going to put those along here as well. I think if I remove one and I move these 2 down, I measured it, if I measured it correctly, that the IKEA shelves would work right there. This room drives me nuts just because of the layout. I'll bring, oh, I want to talk about something else too before I move on. I'll bring in the 2 red tables for the kids to eat, which reminds me of the eating situation in this room. So as you know, I'm closing my home daycare here. It'll be closed in the next month. So I am going to bring a lot of the stuff over. So I have like a red table. I think it sits like 6 or 8. And I'm thinking that that'll be the table that the kids will eat in here. I'll push it against that wall while the kids are not like using it. And then they can always use it as their art station. So we'll have the table right here. That way I don't have to buy it on the table. I'm not crazy that it's red and white because it really doesn't go with my color scheme, but it is what it is. And I really don't want to spend a lot of money transforming these rooms, but I definitely think that the transformation is needed. Again, I'll keep all of the jungle stuff in here. I'll just bring the furniture and stuff from the other room. That being said, let's go to the other room. Right now in the gym area, again, with having that party coming up, I did move the little camping area over here. I might keep this like this for the summer. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how many kids we have. And then I am bringing my larger TV from the home daycare basement here. And then I think I'm going to put this TV in the infant room. Let's see. So now this is what I'm thinking is going to be the infant room. I love this room because there's so much natural light in here with all of the windows. There's no carpet in here, and I don't want to keep this in here. I'm not a fan. I don't want that to be in here because this is not going to be an art style room. So I will take down all of those things off the wall. These 3 things right here, those will go to one, like maybe the younger toddler room. I'll do something different with that. I really don't want to have to repaint this room, but I may have to. As you can see, I brought everything back in from storage. These are the 2 red tables that'll go into the other toddler room. Again, all of this kind of furniture will all go into the toddler room. So I'm thinking maybe I'll put like the cribs along this way. And then this is my favorite area in the whole center. So I'm definitely sad to get rid of this just because I think it looks so great. I just love this art area so much. But those are the shelving that I'm going to move into the jungle theme toddler 2 room. This right here, I will move into that toddler 1 room. These will probably go into either the pre-K room or the toddler 2 room. And then what I'm thinking, this is going to be like a play area for the infants. I'm gonna put that TV, I think, right there. And then I'll have a big carpet in here with like shelving for them to have like their little toys in here. These 3-tier shelves right here, I'm probably gonna repaint them. I do like them. Again, it can house a lot of different materials since this room doesn't have any storage. And then that bookshelf right there, like I said, is gonna go into the other room. I love this room also because it is attached to the kitchen. One of the changes we are gonna be making is removing this sink, because from my experience doing the open play these past couple of months and birthdays and stuff, the 2, 3-year-olds, the 1-year-olds, they all wanna play with these water faucets, the sinks. And so we are removing that. We are actually putting like an adult size sink right here. I'm gonna need it because of the diaper changing station. So I am gonna have to bring in diaper changing, whatever they're called, the diaper changing table. I'm gonna have to purchase one of those and bring those in. So that is kind of a bummer from the other rooms because they were already built in. But this room, you guys, has so much space. So I think this will be great for the infants. Like I said, I'll bring in those cars. I have some other things at my home daycare that I'm going to bring in. This gives them definitely more room to run around, and then I won't block these windows. They'll be able to like look out the windows and stuff like that. So I'm excited. I was like thinking about this last month, and I'm like, what if I transform that front room to the infant room? So I'm excited about that. In the gym area, not really changing anything in here. Like I said, not sure what I'm gonna do with this. I did remove the garage, the tool cart, whatever you wanna call it. I'm gonna take that to my new house and for our garage there. Because again, we really weren't using it in here. Like I said, I may leave that there for the summer. Otherwise, everything will stay the same. And let me show you what I'm gonna do here in the preschool room. Okay, so now we are in the preschool room. I want to show you, as you can see back there, I did bring in the one desk from the office, and I'm really liking that. I think that the preschool teacher will get a lot of use out of having that desk here, and then I need to redo all of that stuff. Now, I'm not going to do that today. I just simply want to walk through my ideas again, like I said, and I don't want to put anything out because of that birthday party on Saturday. I think it's for a 2-year-old. So I definitely don't want a bunch of like knickknacks and stuff and craft supplies and stuff like that they can get into. But let me turn the camera around and I'm gonna show you what my plan is for the teacher area in this preschool room. So I did bring back in some of the furniture that had been taken out over the last couple of months, again, for open play. I brought back this table. This will resume our writing station. I do have the 2 filing cabinets for the teachers to put their stuff in there. This right here, originally I had like storage for like scissors and crafts and like chalkboards and stuff like that. I think I'm gonna make this the block area because then the kids can just play on the carpet. This right here will go back to being our science center. And then I brought back in these 2 cabinets that were in the office. Again, this can house all kinds of like art material. Right here is a lot of the games and stuff that will stay in that ottoman. There's the teacher's desk. And then over here, I have some of these folder things right so that the teacher can put some of her like lesson plans and stuff in there. And then I got these really cute containers from the Dollar Tree. And I love these because they clasp, they're see-through. And so I got 6 of those. And then I figured the teacher can put like the scissors and glue and crayons and stuff in there. Now, if you recall from before, right here I had that curtain thing. I'll probably put that back up again just to divide the area of the gym and the preschool room. I hate this table, you guys. It's junk. I paid like $100 for it from Amazon, and it never stays together. I may try to put the track together and hot glue it. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't think I'm going to keep it in this preschool room. Again, I've had it in here for open play. This may go into one of the toddler rooms. Like I said, I'll hot glue the track together. But before I had, this was the little block area, but I think I'm going to put those 2 easels from the other room next door right here. And then this can be like a little art area. I don't know if I'm going to keep those maps up there or not. I do have a calendar that needs to go up on the wall again. And then over here, I'll probably keep these where they're at. I do have like 2 metal shelf, like bookcases that I was thinking about bringing. I may put those in the office though. On a side note, I do need to figure out if I'm gonna bring those coat hooks from the infant room and put those in here. Maybe I'll do something like underneath their house, all of their coats and stuff like that in their diaper bags. All right. So one last thing I want to kind of go over is the office. Now you guys, this office is a hot mess because I did take out some of the shelves and I took out the desk and stuff like that. So please don't judge the office. I'm like, how is this ever organized? So like I said, I do have 2 metal shelves that I may bring and put there. I also have a round table, like a pub style table, that I'm thinking I'm going to bring in there too, or bring in here for the teachers to eat at and stuff like that. So there is a lot going on in here that I need to, like, obviously you can see like there's fall stuff that needs to go home. But there's just a lot of organization that need to go in there. I found this really cute picture at Hobby Lobby last week, so I'm going to put that, I think, in the jungle theme room as well. Today, what I'm going to do is I need to sand down those. I need to paint this wall again before that party is here. And then mop, and that's kind of it. Like I said, I'm not going to really do anything until after the 22nd, and then I'm just going to dive in. So that is kind of the game plan here. I have about 5 weeks before the home daycare closes before I can bring any of that stuff in here. I am going back to nursing next week full time as well. Could not pass up the opportunity. My old employer contacted me with an opening, and I really wasn't looking to go back into nursing while still doing the home daycare. But again, money-wise, you guys, it's crazy stupid money. Like nursing right now, like you can kind of write your own check. So I definitely want that money to help with the center here. So I am going back and going to be doing both. I'm not sure how many of my families are going to start pulling out early, if they're going to wait till February 18th or if they will start pulling out in the next couple of weeks. So I figured, you know what, I'm going to go back to nursing while the opportunity is there. But then I'm only working 3/12, so I can dedicate a lot of time here to get everything done because there's a lot to be done again. But I think that these changes are necessary. I think that these changes are going to be good changes for the center. So I'm excited about that. So I'm not sure, you know, when like I said, I'm not sure when I'm going to get in here next and start working on it, but I definitely will take you along on the journey as I transform 3 of these rooms, you guys. But I'm going to try to spend little to no money. I have so much stuff in here. The biggest thing will be probably buying paint if I do decide to paint the infant room and the toddler 1 room. With that being said, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so. And thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.